Good morning, good afternoon. I'm MD Shahidul Amin. We are going to learn how to migrate from PostgreSQL Server to the SQL Server, the database. So we should have to go to the PostgreSQL to see our data. What is that? First of all, we get to see. We'll download the database from the scratch and then configure it in the PostgreSQL, and then later on we can create a demo database to the SQL Server, and then migrate from PostgreSQL to the PostgreSQL database to the SQL Server database using the ODBC connection. So first of all, we should have to go to the data which is available here, and we will then migrate. We will then upload this data to the PostgreSQL, and then migrate to the SQL Server database. So let's see what is the data available in our system. It's a CSV file, and here is 4 column: ID, MP, EMP name, LOC, email. So these are the data available in our system. So first of all, we have to create a database in our database object using the PostgreSQL database. So go to the schema. Here is the PostgreSQL, and then database, and then go to the schema. Let's see schema, and we'll have to create a new table here. Yes, we have some 7 tables here, but still we're gonna create a new one table, and give the table name is what I should have to give is give it like sample mm, sample sample TBL. Just leave like this, and go to the column. So add the row into the column, give the column name. So take it from there, EIDMP, the first column, and select its integer, because it's a value integer, and then make it not null, and then add another column that should be, or select the second one, EMP name should be here, and it would be character variable, but varying character varying, and precision is give like 40. Okay, and then select another one that is should be LOC. LOC would be here, and also it would be character varying, and make it like 40 as well. And then the last one, I believe, let's see for the last one, that is email. Email it be like this. So email, and it should be the character variable as well, character variable. And precision, keep it like 38, keep it 50. So save our table, and let's refresh the tables, and we'll find a new table that should be sample TB. Yeah. So see the data, is there anything available in that data is available there. View data all rows, so we see only the columns are available here. So let's upload the data into this table, and then we'll export it to the SQL Server database. So import, we are importing this data, and find out where the file is, file path we get to find out. Save first, save, and go to the I think it is in our desktop. SCD3. Yeah, this should be our database. Yes. So we will find our path from there. That should be in our desktop and SCD3. This is the database. So open this one, and should I have to change anything? It's a comma delimiter, and then go to, we don't need to change anything. It's a uh, single column, double column, everything is good. So let's see, update. Yes, process completed, and it's successful. So let's look at our data now. Sample table, uh, view the data, all rows. Yeah, all the data, 7 data are available here. Now what we should have to do, we should have to go to the SQL server, and first of all take the script from there to create a same database into our SQL server databases. Same table, script, create script. Yes, take the same thing from here, copy this, and go to the SQL Server database. So which one we have to use is we can use any database we want, but take a better we create a new database. Yes, that would be better. Sample DB, sample DB. Okay, and now use a now new query, and we could create a new table, create sample TBL. So here one thing we should have to keep in our mind, that is SQL Server database creation is little bit different than the PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL we will find some like double inverted comma, and we find some like a name before it says public, and then double inverted comma. So we should have to avoid these things into the uh, SQL Server. So what we should have to do is character varying is all it would be like integer string data type. So where we should use like varchar varchar fifth sorry varchar varchar is mistake, and spelling mistake is good now. So and then LOC, we take this one out and this one out, so it's same thing, we got to copy from there, and also email will be the same virtual. Let's take it out. Okay, so now the table should be created, there is no error. Okay, let's see the table first. Yeah, check the table if there is any data available. I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, it's fine. So now what we should have to do is just to for your information, we should have to configure the ODBC. Let's go to the ODBC connection, type into the ODBC over there, Windows search box. If you need to type like ODBC, then it's supposed to come, and we can use the 64-bit one. So we have like a lot of connection here. Is PostgreSQL, ANSI, and then PostgreSQL Unicode, and we have also localhost, CD data, and so. But I configure only this one before. So let's configure this one first. Yes, the data source is PostgreSQL 35, which I have named before, and I have configured it before. So for your information, I am showing this one demos. This is our database before, but I'll have to change it because our database PostgreSQL database is this one now. The PostgreSQL. You see, we have already see here is the Postgres, the server name. PostgreSQL is the Postgres is the username, Postgres is the database name, and the server name is PostgreSQL. So we have selected the PostgreSQL database. uh, Here is it is so PostgreSQL. So let's name it Postgres, and the localhost server, and the username is Postgres, and port number you should have to remember the PostgreSQL server port number is 5432. So test connection succeeded, and let's go to the database here. What should we have to do is just to select the database. Sorry, select the database and go to the task, go to the import data, and go to the next. Now see, select the ODBC connection. The ODBC connection is DSN name is we can take it from there. It's PostgreSQL 35W. To remember this one, PostgreSQL 35W, and this one was the localhost. The server name is localhost. So let's see is connect take the connection or not. Its connection is successful. Go to the destination now. Destination is Microsoft OLEDB provider. So SQL Server, we have to remember the SQL Server database. If we want to import or export, we should always have to careful about that driver should be OLEDB. So select the OLEDB, and so simple DB is always already selected. So go to the next. So copy data from one or more tables or views. So we only take one views. That's good. So our database is what's the name of the database? Is it person info or what is the database? Let me see. Go to the PostgreSQL, and schema is a Postgres. So let me see, Postgres come demo restore. Now it's already selected before the demo one, so database is not selected properly. Localhost. So what we should have to do, go to this one here, and we should have to save this one first. If we would not save, then it will not affect, because already we have configured, I have configured before this video another one for a demo database. So it's already selected as a demo database. Now what should you have to do is save it, and now configure it, and then see is Postgres. Now test the connection is succeeded. And now if we go back to our wizard again and give the give the connection one more time. So write this one and go to the next. It's taken already. Save. Still demo restore. I don't know what happened. So we should have to go from go out totally from the widget and then go to the widget one more time. Select this database task, input data, go to the next, ODBD connection, ODBD connection, PostgreSQL W35, I believe 35W or 35 SQL 35W, SQL 35W, and this should be localhost, localhost, localhost. Next, it's already good. So go to the Microsoft already provider. Already provider for SQL Server. Sample DB is good. Copy data from one, and now it's fine. It's been the original table which you are looking for, that is sample DB. Sample DB, sample table, right? So preview. Here is the data from the source, and we'll load into the must select. Okay, sorry, we have to select this one and public sample DB, and our destination is DBO sample. So edit mappings, should have to Berkshire 50. Berkshire 50 is there. We should have to change anything. No, it is fine. Everything looks good. Next, cannot sorry, cannot the widget cannot find all the files that needs to perform file information, destination, and SIA, skill DB, mapping data, this and that, conversion types, SIS. Let's see what is the error says. Run immediately. It it would not pass. There should be an error. Let me see. Now it's passed. There is no problem. So let's see in our SQL Server database the data is loaded or not. Let me see. Yeah, it's fine. Everything is good. So we have made this uh, migration successful from PostgreSQL Server to the SQL Server using the ODBC connection. So here we all need to do is just to make sure that we should have to it, it's only the few data like 6 7 rows here, but in our production or in our even the different environment like testing environment or development environment, we get to work with millions of data. So there should be a lot of problem could occur is during the migration data. There should be an anomaly between the data type and the connections and all the things. So we should have to uh, keep all these things in our mind when we do the migration. But so far, that's it for today. Thank you. Have a good day.